We're back. We're going to be rebuilding the Pavo20, and then has the parts come in that are missing that we don't have, so we can finish the build. We'll pick up where we left off. It'll probably be a 2-part, 3-part max. But we'll just take our time. Remember, there's no rush. For those of you who are just jumping in, we'll just give you a little recap of what exactly happened. You don't want to use a 4S battery.
Whoa!
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Well, so much for that. Yeah, put too much power on the motors. All right.
You there?
I know what to do. Well.
Oops. Yeah, this was at 3 in the morning, and all the smoke detectors go off. Everyone's sleeping, and they're like, "What happened?" I'm like, no, nothing. These are not the drones you're looking for. And then they're like, what? These are not the drones you're looking for. Thanks to FPV Unknown, that will never happen again, because as we continue the build, we'll be using the smoke stopper. And we'll be putting that to the test and see if this actually works with more power than it actually needs. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. All right, so everything's going to stay here within that little circle. First, we're going to do, I'm probably going to do the battery connectors last. I do have a 5X of these. FPV Unknown had recommended getting a 5X. On the left side, see right there? That's the ground, but we're actually going to put it in the ground there because we're going to keep everything as it was out of the box. So what I'm doing is I'm getting solder on the spots that need it first. Right? If that makes any sense. Got one blob. That's the 5-volt. And then the corner one's easier because that's just the ground. But you want to make sure it's in the right position. You got the ground, the 5-volt, and the T6. Nice. Because remember, we have to put the capacitor on, so we need room for that too. Nice. Okay, we got that. Trick is getting it in the angle. Got it. Oh, we got the 5-volt coming up, so we're going to spin it around so that basically everything just flows without turning, And remember, the yellow is T6. And we got the 5-volt. It's a little bit, just enough to get in the hole. All right, so this is what we have here, and then that's it. So we got the 5-volt in, okay, and we want to tug everything, right? Because remember, this, you'll be pulling it in and out, making sure it works. Which is fine. We'll clean that up later. Got it. Ah, fuck. Got it. It's just so hot, And to touch and feel and touch and feel and touch and feel. We're going to make sure to turn on. Actually, make sure that the antenna isn't touching anything. Wow, Christmas already? Oh, that was a Christmas, see? Voila! We did it! Sweet. But we're not going to flash it, but what we'll do is we'll put it on the frame. And this is how the lights are just so tricky. Because you have to put the capacitor there, that's why. Between the capacitor, and then you want to make sure that your wires are covered, so it's like creating a layer. It's like a tiramisu. And you need more solder to melt solder. So you saw how I kept holding it there and it wasn't melting. I was just afraid to add more, because as soon as you add more, it starts melting, and then the shit just pops out. So what we'll do is we'll copy this one, but maybe that won't last very long. Got it. As you solder more, you get better vision to. Got it. Like this. The one thing I find is tricky, sometimes I see a red. So I wonder if these are programmed to be green as an LED, or you can program them to be another color. So this one is really tedious because you have to make sure there's no slack and things just work the way they're supposed to. You don't want any like air pockets in there. Then you could use scissors or an X-Acto blade. You don't have to have special cutters. I mean, I have an X-Acto blade because of the sculpting. You just want it to cut straight through, or a razor blade, anything that'll splice right through it. So this circuit just continues on. See? Voila. Pretty cool, huh? And it's lights out. Pretty cool. I love it. It's a nice color. It's so cool. That's why I was like, I need to make a nice lamp. Nice like background ambient light. Okay, and that's it. Anyway, I hope this video helped you in understanding the process of what you need to do to create the Pavo 20 and get it back up and running after you blow it up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe if you feel like this helped you. And I'll see you all next time.